MPH Custom reached out to me to design 3 sticks for them. Each stick would be 100% carbon and I could choose the bow to go with the design. We agreed I would get their concave, their extreme low bow and their low bow sticks. So I got to work and put together 3 designs. These were based around a sticker bomb pattern, a retro gaming theme and a hockey specific camouflage pattern. The concave was the sticker bomb design, the retro gaming went onto the extreme low bow and the camo went onto the low bow. All 3 of these sticks came between 520 grams and 530 grams and they all had a balance point of around 40 centimeters from the head of the stick. All 3 were high carbon sticks, so had a very stiff feel on the ball. This meant they were not very forgiving for mistraps, and you need to play with soft hands to get the ball under control. But that stiff responsive feel lets you know the second the ball hits your stick, so you feel much more in control. This also made them very responsive to dribble with. The 2 extreme low bow sticks were better for trapping on reverse and 3D skills due to the shaping, which made them fantastic for doing lift into one hand extension on reverse. I really liked the retro gaming stick, especially for using 3D skills and precision dribbling. Because it had a really flat face, it really lent itself well to sharp movements and controlling the ball. So hitting was where the camouflage stick really shone. It had a slightly lower balance point than the other 2, so it gave it a real sledgehammer of a hit. The camo was also the most controllable of the 3 profiles in terms of keeping and hitting flat and firing into the corners. The 2 XLBs made it very easy to lift the ball, both intentionally and unintentionally, so there was a few bobbling shots or where I hit the ball into the top of the backboard where I was trying to hit it flat. All 3 sticks have a high carbon content and really pack a punch when hitting. When it came to slapping, again the camouflage stick was the best, but the sticker bomb design stick was especially good for slider passes, with that added security of the drag flicking rail, letting you really push through for some extra pace on the pass, but the slight angle on the face meant that you could easily bobble the ball when you were playing these passes. So when it came to reverse, it was hard to pick between these 3 sticks. The camo stick really shone in hitting tomahawks, as it had a thick reverse edge and that slightly lower balance point really gave a good amount of momentum to the swing, so you could really hit the ball very hard. The sticker bomb design had a very thick reverse edge with the added thickness of the drag flicking rail, so it meant it was very consistent, and the retro gaming XLB stick had a squared off edge, so it gave you a really nice hitting edge and gave you a lot of control. So this is where this review starts to favour the 2 XLB sticks, as these profiles are really designed for getting under the ball and making it easy to lift. Once the ball was on the face of the stick, it was very easy to fling it off with a lot of pace and accuracy. I would say more so with the sticker bomb design than with the retro gaming stick, just because of that drag flick rail really kept control of the ball on the face and on the shaft. The head of the stick on the camo design was a little bit thicker than the other 2, so it made it a little bit harder to get under, but with practice you could flick consistently with it. But like I say, you could definitely generate more pace with the 2 XLB sticks. Overheads again favoured the XLB sticks. With both you could easily get under the ball and throw overhead passes 40-50 metres down the pitch with ease. I found it especially easy with the sticker bomb design, with that drag flick rail really letting you utilise the bow to add whip and power to your overhead pass, so you could really add distance but keep accuracy. You could still chuck overheads with the camouflage design stick, but it was a lot harder to add distance. I would say I could consistently throw the ball 30-40 metres, but anything I pushed past that, I felt like the accuracy was off. So if I was wanting to throw a half pitch aerial, I couldn't be certain it was going to land within a metre or 2 of my team game. So this is where the stick-up-on design really stood out. The extreme low bow coupled with the drag flicking rail made it super easy to control the ball, as well as to push through the drag with a lot of momentum and generate more power with confidence. It was very easy to aim with the stick because you knew the ball was going to stay in that channel as you dragged through and released. It made it very consistent and made it very good for picking out corners. The retro gaming stick was also very good for drag flicking, the bow allowing you to transfer a lot of power onto the ball, but the flat face sometimes let the ball get a little bit out of control and it affected accuracy, so I wasn't as consistent as I was with the stick-on design. The camouflage stick was very good, it was very consistent, but because of the profile I felt like I couldn't get as much disguise and momentum on the drag flicks. All three sticks came out fantastic. I made the designs very intricate to test the quality of the print, and with the exception of a couple of faded patterns around the inside of the hook, I thought they came out brilliantly. In terms of the usability, all three of them had excellent feel on the ball and a good power transfer when hitting on open stick. All three had strong reverse edges, though for different reasons. The two extreme low bow sticks were fantastic for flicking. I especially liked the XLB for dribbling and the concave more for drag flicking and flicked shots at goal. Of the three, my favourite was definitely the stick-up-on design. I thought it looked the best, and I also liked that profile the most of the three. If you are looking to get a custom stick made, I'd absolutely recommend looking at MPH Custom. Like I say, I would absolutely recommend looking at MPH Custom. I've had an MPH stick. It was actually one of the earliest sticks that I got to review, and it still looks in really good condition now, so you shouldn't have too much to worry about in terms of longevity. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and head over to my Patreon where there's some exclusive content, and also go over and join my Discord. There's special areas for Patreons, but the general areas are free for everyone.